Hey, this is Chris. So in Australia, a lot of people in the past have used property as a way of getting to $1 million. Now, more people these days are using ETFs. And a question I often get asked is, how do I make $1 million in ETFs? Now, I think it really takes three things to get to $1 million. So first of all, you need to have the right mix of ETFs to give you enough growth. You can't really be in low-risk ETFs or defensive ETFs because they're not going to give you enough return each year to get to $1 million. In the time that you want. So you want at least 70 or 80% of your ETF portfolio to be in growth investments. That's like shares or property or global shares, because historically these are the sort of investments that will give you at least an 8% per year return. The second strategy you need to do is you need to be disciplined in actually adding to your portfolio. So even if you start with a small amount, you need to siphon off a little bit out of your salary each month. Ideally, if you can, set up a direct deposit of as much as you can into your portfolio, because that's what's going to give you the magic of compound growth over time. So if you can invest $1,000 a month, that's fantastic, and that will set you on your way to $1 million. And the last thing you need, and it's pretty boring unfortunately, is just patience. You know, a lot of people try and rush these things and try and take more risks to get there quicker, but there's really no shortcut to success when it comes to ETFs. You need to be disciplined and you need to just wait. Now, if you invest $10,000 on day one and just $1,000 a month, you'll get to $1 million in about 25 years. Now, if that sounds way too boring for you and you want to get to $1 million quicker, if you want to get there overnight, there are some other strategies. You can go to your local news agency and buy a lotto ticket, or you can go onto the ASX and try and find a really high risk share. The problem with these strategies is that 99.9% of the time, or worse than that, you're not going to make $1 million anyway, and you're probably going to dust your money. But at least they'll give you a chance of getting to $1 million quicker. So if you want to get to $1 million tomorrow, you've got to take a lot of risk, but you probably won't get there, but at least you've got a chance. If you want to make $1 million gradually, then ETFs are a great way of getting there, and a pretty surefire way of getting there as long as you can be disciplined. If you like content like this, subscribe to the channel or like this video. Thanks.